Most people think Jesus spoke Hebrew, but the language he actually used in daily life was Aramaic. In fact, some of the most powerful words Jesus ever spoke were preserved in that language, and they are still written in the Bible today. The land where Jesus lived was a meeting place of cultures, religions, and empires. In the first century, Judea was under Roman rule, and Roman governors oversaw the administration of the province. The population was largely Jewish, shaped by ancient traditions, scripture, and religious law. At the same time, the influence of the wider Mediterranean world was spreading through the region. After the conquests of Alexander the Great, Greek language and culture had become common across much of the Middle East. Because of this history, several languages were used at the same time. Three main languages were used in the region. Hebrew was the language of Scripture. It was used in the synagogue, in reading sacred texts, and in religious teaching. Greek was the international language of the time. It was used for trade, administration, and communication between different people. In many ways, it functioned like English does today. But in everyday life, people spoke Aramaic. It was the language of the home, the marketplace, and daily conversation. It was the language people used with their families, their neighbors, and their communities. This is the language Jesus most likely used when he spoke to the crowds, taught his disciples, and interacted with ordinary people. Even though the Gospels were written in Greek, some of the original words Jesus spoke in Aramaic were preserved. These moments are rare, and because of that, they carry a special weight. Some of these words are Talitha cum. It appears in the Gospel when Jesus raises a young girl from death, and in Aramaic he says Talitha cum, which means, "Little girl, arise." It is a gentle command, not loud, not distant, but personal. Another word is Abba. This is the word Jesus used when speaking to God. It is often translated as Father, but in Aramaic it is more intimate, closer to my dear Father. It is a word of trust, not distance. And one of the most powerful moments comes from the cross. Jesus says, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani, which means, my God, why have you forsaken me? Even in suffering, the words remain in Aramaic, as if the deepest moments could only be spoken in the language of the heart. So, we have spoken about the language Jesus used, but to truly understand it, we need to hear it. Aramaic is a language of sound, rhythm, and breath. As my channel aims to give prayers in Aramaic, the best example would be a prayer. And for this, I have selected the prayer for mercy. Maran et rahem al kulhun. Haurame lechenashuta, shbokawen wahatahen. Laken lebawatun dekashia. Haushena ledache warame ledtain. Bramach sagin hayen lan. If you enjoyed this, hit the subscribe button as I post daily Aramaic prayers in the language of Jesus.